The teaser trailer for A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms opens a door that many fans thought was already closed. It takes us back to Westeros, but not the Westeros of massive wars and burning cities. This time, the world feels smaller, quieter, and more personal. The lands look familiar, yet different. Villages stand tired, roads feel dangerous. Honor is rare, and trust is even rarer. From the very first moments, the teaser makes one thing clear. This story is about people, not power. Set long before the events that changed the Seven Kingdoms forever, this series explores a time when knights still mattered, at least in stories. But reality is far from the songs. The trailer shows us dusty roads, worn armor, and faces marked by hardship. These images tell us that being a knight is not about glory anymore. It is about survival. It is about choosing what is right, even when the world around you has stopped caring. The tone of the teaser is calm but heavy. There are no loud speeches or dramatic battles shown. Instead, we hear quiet conversations, slow footsteps, and the sound of steel moving in its sheath. This silence is powerful. It tells us that danger does not always come with noise. Sometimes, the most important moments happen when no one is watching. The camera lingers on small details, like a hand tightening a strap or eyes watching the horizon. These moments build tension without saying a single word. What makes this return to Westeros special is its focus. The teaser does not rush. It takes its time, letting the world breathe. It reminds viewers why this universe became so important in the first place. Not because of dragons or magic alone, but because of human choices. Good choices, bad choices, and the price paid for both. The land feels harsh, but real. Every step on the road feels earned. The knight at the center of this story does not arrive as a hero. He is not praised. He is not welcomed. In many ways, he feels invisible. The teaser shows him passing through places where people barely look up. This tells us something important. In this time, honor does not protect you. A sword does not guarantee respect. Being a knight may even be a burden, not a blessing. The visuals also suggest a strong emotional journey. The colors are grounded and natural. There is no shine, no excess. Everything feels lived in. This choice helps the audience connect more deeply. It feels like a story that could really happen in this world. A story where every decision matters and every mistake can be final. By bringing the focus back to the road, the land, and one man's journey, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms promises a different kind of story. One that does not try to be bigger, but instead tries to be deeper. The teaser invites us to walk beside this knight, to see the world through his eyes, and to ask a simple question. In a broken world, does honor still have a place? The teaser slowly begins to reveal the heart of the story, and it becomes clear that this is not about winning wars or claiming crowns. It is about a knight who walks a path few still respect. We see him traveling from place to place, never staying long, never truly belonging anywhere. His armor is scratched, his shield shows marks of past fights, and his face carries the weight of experience. This is not a young man chasing glory. This is someone who has already seen enough of the world to know how cruel it can be. Through short scenes and quiet moments, the teaser hints at the knight's purpose. He follows a personal code, one that does not bend easily. In a world where people lie to survive and betray to get ahead, this makes him dangerous in a different way. Not because he is the strongest, but because he refuses to become like everyone else. The trailer suggests that this choice will cost him. We see him standing alone more than once, watching others turn away, as if honor itself has made him an outsider. There are brief flashes of conflict, but they are not large battles. Instead, we see tense standoffs, close fights, and moments where a single wrong move could mean death. These scenes feel raw and grounded. There is no sense of safety. Anyone can fall. This makes every moment heavier because the danger feels real. The knight does not rush into fights. He thinks. He waits. And when he acts, it feels necessary, not dramatic. The people he meets along the road add depth to the story. We glimpse fearful villagers, tired guards, and strangers whose intentions are unclear. Some look at the knight with hope, others with suspicion. The teaser suggests that not everyone believes in knights anymore. Some see them as relics of a past that failed. This creates a strong tension. The knight is not just fighting enemies. He is fighting doubt, both from others and possibly from himself. The dialogue, though limited, carries weight. Simple lines hint at big ideas. Words about duty, promises, and consequences echo through the scenes. Nothing is explained fully, and that is what makes it powerful. The teaser trusts the audience to feel the meaning instead of being told. Every pause, every look, feels intentional. What stands out most is how personal the journey feels. This is not a story driven by fate or prophecy. It is driven by choice. The choice to help when it would be easier to walk away. The choice to protect the weak when no reward is promised. The teaser makes it clear that each choice pushes the knight further down a difficult road, one that offers no praise and no guarantee of survival. As the section closes, the message becomes clearer. This series is asking a quiet but important question. When the world stops believing in honor, does that mean honor has no value? Or does it mean it matters more than ever? The teaser does not answer this yet. It simply invites us to keep watching, to follow the knight a little further down the road and to see what his choices will cost him next. As the teaser moves forward, the focus shifts from the knight alone to the world that reacts to him. This world is tired. Power has changed hands many times, and people have learned not to trust symbols or titles. The knight's armor does not inspire safety the way it once did. Instead, it raises questions. People wonder why he still follows old rules in a land that has moved on. This quiet conflict between past values and present reality becomes one of the strongest themes suggested by the trailer. We begin to see how the knight's presence affects others. In small moments, his actions create ripples. A child watches him with curiosity. A fearful family hesitates, then opens their door. A guard lowers his weapon, unsure whether to attack or listen. These moments are not loud, but they are powerful. They show that even in a broken world, small acts of courage can still change hearts, even if only for a moment. The teaser also hints at growing danger. Shadows move in the background. Faces appear briefly and then disappear. There is a sense that someone is watching, waiting for the right time to strike. This danger does not feel random. It feels earned, as if the knight's choices are slowly pulling him into something bigger than he planned. The road he walks is not empty. It is full of threats that do not announce themselves. Music plays a quiet but important role here. It is slow, almost careful, building tension without overwhelming the scenes. The sound rises gently during moments of choice and fades during moments of reflection. This helps the viewer feel the weight of each decision. The teaser understands that sometimes less sound creates more emotion. Silence becomes a tool, not an absence. We also sense that the knight is not perfect. There are looks of doubt in his eyes, moments where he pauses, as if questioning his own path. This makes him feel real. He is not driven by pride. He is driven by belief, and belief can be fragile. The teaser suggests that his greatest battle may not be against an enemy, but against the fear that his way of life no longer matters. The world around him pushes back. People warn him to stay out of trouble. Others mock the idea of honor. Some may even try to use his values against him. These hints suggest future conflict that goes beyond swords and shields. This is a story where words can be as dangerous as blades, and trust can be a fatal mistake. The final moments of the teaser pull everything together and remind us why this story matters. The knight's journey now feels heavier, as if the road itself is testing him. The faces he has seen, The choices he has made and the dangers he has survived are no longer just passing moments. They are shaping him. The teaser shows him standing still more than once, looking ahead, as if he understands that the path forward will demand even more than he has already given. There is a growing sense that the world is closing in. The threats hinted at earlier now feel closer, more real. We see sharper looks, tighter grips on weapons, and longer pauses before action. The danger is no longer distant. It is near, and it is personal. The teaser suggests that someone, somewhere, has decided that this night is a problem. Not because he seeks power, but because he refuses to bend. In these final scenes, the theme of honor reaches its strongest point. The knight is shown helping without being asked, standing his ground when it would be safer to leave, and choosing truth over comfort. These moments are quiet, but they carry weight. They show that being a knight in this world is not about wearing armor. It is about making hard choices when no one is watching and no reward is promised. As the music rises for the last time, the teaser does not end with a battle or a loud promise. It ends with resolve. The knight steps forward, fully aware of the cost, yet unwilling to change who he is. This final image stays with the viewer, long after the screen fades to black. The message is clear without being spoken. In a world that has forgotten what a true knight stands for, one man chooses to remember, and that choice may be more dangerous than any enemy he will face. The teaser leaves us waiting, not for war, but for the next step on a journey where honor itself is on trial.